All hell is breaking loose as Donald Trump's ICE Gestapo attempted to invade the Ecuadorian consulate in Minneapolis. This is a massive violation of international law. It violates the Vienna Convention of Consular Relations of 1963, which clearly states that you cannot just go in and invade or break into or try to access a consulate inside your country unless you've been given permission, unless you've been given the right of entry, which these Trump regime ICE Gestapo did not have. Instead, these Trump ICE Gestapo were out in Minneapolis hunting for Ecuadorians to try to kidnap and send to concentration camps. These Ecuadorians, or these individuals who were hiding from ICE, were inside the Ecuador consulate when there was this effort to barge in. Fortunately, the people who were at that consulate stopped ICE from doing it. They said, get out of here, while ICE tried to break in. And fortunately, ICE left. I'm going to show you the video of it in a moment. Now, this is a massive international crisis. Ecuador has lodged a formal notice of protest against the United States. The U.S. is once again being condemned by the international community for violating clear-cut international law. And even though Greg Bovino has purportedly been removed as the head of Border Patrol, and now Tom Homan has been moved into Minneapolis and Minnesota, the Trump regime is still engaged in these crimes against humanity, these violations of international law, this terroristic conduct. Let me show you what happened as Trump's ICE Gestapo attempted to invade the Ecuadorian consulate. Let's watch this video right here.
This is the question from Ecuador. Relax. Okay, relax. I cannot answer. If you touch me, I will grab you. If you touch me, I will grab you. Okay. You can let it. Okay, well, don't touch me. Okay. You can let it. You can let it. All right, here you go. You can let it. This is the consulate. This is the foreign sovereign in the consulate. You can let it. I'm going to close the door, right? Yes, over there, right? Yeah.
Sí, lo está firmando.
No, pero ya tenía el poder. ¿Qué viste? Quisieron perseguir a las personas acá. Allí, por eso te devuelven. Me tocó hablar con mi jefe. This is the question from Ecuador. Relax. Okay, relax. I cannot answer. If you touch me, I will grab.
Now, more crimes against humanity have been documented as well. I want to share this with you. This is leaked video footage from inside an ICE detention center in Baltimore, Maryland. It shows 50 people crammed into a cell with no beds or bathrooms. We know that the conditions at these detention centers, these concentration camps, are absolutely horrible. I'll show you in a little bit what's been going on at the Dilley Detention Center or concentration camp in Texas, where attorneys who were trying to meet with their clients who have been locked up at that detention center have been prevented from accessing it. Lawmakers, Democratic senators, and House members have been prevented from accessing the Dilley Detention Center. And you could quite literally hear the screams and the crying for help of the people inside the detention center. And when a drone flew above it, these people are dressed like they're in the Squid Games. The migrants are it is so ghoulish looking. Let me show you what it looked like inside this Baltimore, Maryland detention center at 31 Hopkins Plaza. Let me show you this. Let's play this clip.
Miren cómo nos tienen aquí. Miren qué migración cómo nos tienen. Y gente que estamos legales, gente que no estamos legales, gente que está perdiendo a su familia, nos están secuestrando, nos tienen en un depósito aquí en Baltimore, nos tienen en la 31 Hopkins. Baltimore.
Están golpeados, está en la cara.
Los golpearon a un señor.
Están golpeados, no han dado nada.
Ya no aguantamos, nos tienen aquí con más de 10 días sin bañarnos y aguantando hambre.
Now, here you'll see children and women chanting, "Let us out," at the Dili concentration camp or detention center that has been set up in Texas. I mean, this looks like a scene right out of 1930s Germany. Here, play this clip right here. I'll give you another angle of that detention center. A lawyer went up to visit one of his clients at this detention center. He was not allowed in. You can hear the screams from behind the walls at the detention center. Let's play this video right here.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
Well, folks, we're getting a statement right now from Ecuador about the attempted invasion by Donald Trump's ICE Gestapo. So this comes from Ecuador. They said yesterday morning, it's this morning, yesterday morning though, the consul of Ecuador in Minneapolis reported that at about 11 a.m., an agent of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement attempted to enter the facilities of the consulate. Immediately, the consulate officials prevented the entry of the ICE officer to the consular headquarters, thus ensuring the protection of the Ecuadorians who were in that moment at the consular headquarters and activating the protocols of emergency issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Human Mobility. Therefore, the Chancellor of the Republic presented immediately a note of protest to the Embassy of the United States in Ecuador so that acts of this nature do not be repeated in any of the consular offices of Ecuador in the United States. I mean, just think of this reprehensible conduct being committed by the United States. We've got footage now from Status Coup, our partners on the ground in Minneapolis. A reminder, subscribe to the Status Coup YouTube page, subscribe to their Substack, and also double check and make sure you're subscribed to the MeidasTouch YouTube page as well. You'll see here, this was from a few days ago, but we're just getting this footage now. It's been loaded. You'll see journalists who are out there filming what looks to be like a war zone. I mean, this looks like it's Fallujah or something. And you'll see these Border Patrol Gestapo with their weapons shooting at the journalists, what are called less lethal munition rounds at point blank range, which could kill people, which has caused people to go blind before. Watch what the Status Coup reporters were able to document. It is so critical that we share this with you. Here, play this clip.
We've all been there. You go to the doctor, get your blood drawn, and a week later you hear everything looks fine. Maybe they tell you to drink more water or exercise more, but that's it. No breakdown of your hormones, no insight into inflammation, toxins, or nutrient deficiencies. Just vague advice and a pat on the back. Superpower is a completely different experience. It's a revolutionary new kind of preventative care, more comprehensive, more actionable, and you can do it all from the comfort of your home. Here's how it works. Twice a year, Superpower sends a licensed professional right to your door to collect a comprehensive lab panel, or you can visit a nearby lab. Superpower measures over 100 biomarkers. That includes your heart, liver, thyroid, hormones, metabolism, vitamin, and even mineral levels. Then you get a personalized action plan based on your results, all beautifully laid out in their app. Plus access to your own private medical team to help guide you. It's the same level of testing and insight that pro athletes get, but at a price that actually makes sense. Stop just hoping you'll live a long, healthy life. Start taking action. For a limited time, our listeners get $50 off when they use code MEIDAS at superpower.com. Superpower not only gives you an initial plan, but it tracks your results over your lifetime. Each test builds on the last, giving you a full picture of your progress year after year. For a limited time, our listeners are getting $50 off an annual Superpower membership by using code MEIDAS at checkout. Just head to superpower.com and use code MEIDAS to get our exclusive discount. Your biology decoded, your blueprint activated with Superpower. After your purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know that MeidasTouch sent you.
Now, in this next video clip from Status Coup, this was taken 3 days ago on January 25th. You'll see these Border Patrol Gestapo attacking the Status Coup reporter, Tina Berg. They push her to the ground. They then throw gaseous toxic substances at her, causing her to choke. It's quite horrific to watch what just went down. But Status Coup, they're courageous. Tina's so courageous. They've documented this so we could be able to see what went down in this moment. Here, play this clip.
Tito! Oh, I got it. Come on, get up. I'm dead.
What the fuck is
Come
wrong
on,
with you,
just go. Go. We go. Don't. Get out. No. I got you. Come here. What? Here, go this way. This way. Okay, go. Come on.
I can't breathe.
I got you. Go on. Come on. We have to get out of here. Come here, we have to keep going. Come on, we have to keep going. I know. Come here, we're almost safe. Come on. You gotta get over here.
Have you guys called 911 when these people started destroying this hotel?
We're pressed. We just
So
document.
you don't have phones that you
We just document.
This is why
That's it.
our job's to document.
That's all we do.
Literally, our job is nice of you. So walk around the block and go here. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Way to be outstanding people.
Yep.
Yeah. Destroying this city.
It's worth noting as well, as I show you clips like that there has now been a group that's been formed called the Fight Against Federal Overreach, which is a national coalition of locally elected top prosecutors. And they've announced that they will be coordinating with each other about how to push back against the ICE and Border Patrol Gestapo surge, how they address the warrantless entries, unlawful detentions, coercive enforcement tactics, and other constitutional violations, and specifically also plan how they will be prosecuting ICE and Border Patrol Gestapo within the statute of limitations after the Trump regime is over, keeping records, keeping logs of all of these ICE and Border Patrol terrorists. I wanted to bring that up as well. Speaking of ICE and Border Patrol terrorists, I want to share this with you as well. As there were peaceful protests outside of a hotel where the ICE and Border Patrol were staying. Peaceful protests. Were the protesters loud? Sure. But you'll see these ICE agents going to the window, giving the middle finger to the protesters and exposing themselves to the protesters. Now, we're going to censor out the exposing part, but I want you to watch as this gang, as this group of thugs, ICE and Border Patrol thugs, give the middle finger to the protesters. I want you to think about the just despicable psyche of these people. Here, play this clip. And then I also want to show you this video, which has gone viral. You may have seen it elsewhere. It's an ICE agent telling a legal observer that if he raises his voice, that ICE will erase your voice. Horrible. Here, play this clip.
I will tell you this, brother.
What?
You know, I will tell you this. You raise your voice, I raise your voice.
If I raise my voice, you'll erase my...
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
said if I raise my voice, you'll erase my voice?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And finally, to me, this clip really resonated, and I know it will resonate with you. Here's a Minneapolis ICE protester dressed as a walrus. And he says, I was just a nerdy gamer guy. I wasn't political at all. But what transpired here in Minneapolis has made me political, has made me want to do something, has made me want to get involved. Because I want to go back and be a nerdy gamer again, but I had to come out here and help my community. Watch this.
I've been working, trying to fight this. I was just a nerdy gamer guy that would like to go back to just playing video games with friends, but until we get the ICE out of Minnesota and hopefully abolished, I'm going to continue fighting because this is ridiculous. And I never thought I'd be a political activist. That's, my parents were well off. And so we didn't have to worry about it being white. You don't have to worry about it being a male. You don't have to worry about it being straight. We didn't have to worry about it. But it's gotten to a point where empathy needs to win over those people on the fence where it's not affecting them now. And we need to do something all together. And I think that's what's so big about this moment right now in Minnesota is we're showing up. Everybody is showing up. No matter where we're from.
Right. So we spoke with Congressman Ro Khanna yesterday. One of the things that he told us is that he is going to introduce a bill to defund ICE. What are your thoughts on that?
Needs to happen faster, but I appreciate those step forward. It feels like our government is way too slow right now, hence why we're out in the streets yelling for change. And the faster we can shut ICE down with the legal processes, I think the faster we can rebuild. And I'm hoping for that track, for our government here, because right now we're veering off the rails. Trump's ignoring all the legal court orders. His department, everything he's doing is showing he does not care about the rules. And we need some of our politicians to start fighting back, taking their gloves off as well. Stop worrying about who's going to vote for them. Stop worrying about their constituents, trying to get those moderate voters. We need to see action and passion from our leaders.
There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to add the MeidasTouch podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts for new updates every single day.